show.
Yeah,
he's still cooking. Still,
Yeah,
he's on a couple of my playlists. Yeah,
I was gonna say yeah. Oh, he's definitely there. Yeah.
Oh, Kelly's still there.
yeah.
It's mad.
Wiley got.
It's mad. It's actually Wiley's had a point. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
But
is his point more valid now?
Yeah, they can't do that.
a man's thoughts have got him in more trouble than another man's actions over decades. Like, take that in, man.
Yeah.
It's mad.
There's still a lot of like tiptoeing going on. People, mainly artists, are still kind of scared to.
Yeah.
Rightly so.
Stand up. Yeah, because if they are kind of dragged down or dragged into this, they'll maybe like face the same fate.
It's got to be a hard time
who's gonna pay,
to step out because a man's just been slapped.
Man's bills.
And you can be next.
Because it'll be X defends Wiley. That'll be like the headline, innit? And then it's just shit. So everyone that's come out and said something, it's I think you said it, Liz. They come in and say Wiley's statements was a bit crazy, but
it's a pretty
And
prefix it with.
I don't agree with what Wiley said. It's fair. Yeah, fair
which
enough.
is it's fair, I guess. But I think we should expect to see something from him soon. I see he's in Amsterdam. He was with Poet, and they did an interview. So I'm not sure where it will be kind of aired, which channel will support it, but they've got an interview and it probably will come out like this week.
Do you think? So this kind of alludes to what we were talking about last week. New media.
Yeah.
When I said it's a lot harder, though it's being done to Wiley to black man out these days. But maybe he'll appear on Half Cast Pod or some shit.
I saw there's a page called Esky TV or something like that.
On YouTube.
Insta, and he said interview coming soon on that as well. So it could well be the same thing.
We got new media, man.
Does that get blocked? Like Esky is so close to Wiley's brand. Yeah.
You see, with like blocking stuff, like all it takes is someone just to screen record the thing anyway, or loads of people to screen record the interview. Then you can't really block it anyway.
It's a chasing game, isn't it? Like you're 2 steps behind kind of thing. And I don't know, man. Censorship, as Rich usually says, like it's more of like challenge the idea, like say why it's wrong,
as opposed to ban it.
Ish. And the stuff he was saying, like some of it, is just outright like mad. But then, like when you look at kind of how he's been treated or penalised, it kind of supports what he was saying all along.
100%.
Which is kind of mad.
And you're saying it was the people around him, innit?
Yeah, it was from his Sky interview, and he specified as opposed to like his tweets were very general. But
I think that interview's gonna do numbers, like wherever it's posted.
It's very I guess I'll say ballsy, or I mean you can really see they could possibly see the benefit of getting somebody on Wiley who's the benefit of being able to speak to someone who's been cancelled. Like that in itself is like raw. Like that's gonna do mad numbers. Do you think there's a risk to? I'm assuming you said Poet's in it. I don't know what if Poet has his own thing. I don't think I feel like Half Cast Pod is.
I know him and
he
Rouge
does
have their own.
So Poet's got his own thing called the One Pole Show.
The One Pole Show. I didn't even know that. So let's say he goes on there. Do you think there's possible backlash for him to face as someone who's now given someone who's been deplatformed a platform?
Yeah. It's a risk.
Do you think we'll see any repercussions?
Yeah, I think it's a risk.
It's a risk.
But
big reward.
But it depends
on the content.
On the content, on what they're saying on there. Because Wiley could really go on there and brush up exactly what he meant. Because the Sky interview was a bit
shaky.
You
could see it was edited.
So he trust that one. Or he could just do.
I don't know. I think I feel like they won't get Poet out of here. because then they'll just have to start doing it to a lot of, like we were saying just now.
It'll be too too widespread.
Always a couple steps behind. You'd have to block this or delete or whatever. This profile, that profile, this account. Like, it just takes too much. If you just get rid of like him, where everyone knows where to go for his content, then after that it's just widespread noise, I guess. And then the Poet interview, I don't think there'll be any backlash from.
It'll be very. I'm gonna watch this space closely. Poet, you don't see Poet on the, doing the JD thing.
It's about how they position it in it, and they'll probably, as we've said, there will be like a statement prior to. Really getting into it.
Yeah.
There might even be kind of like Wiley holding his hands up, and then they can really get into what.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm looking. I didn't even know it was happening, but I'm gassed for it.
Do you think he's done it on the right, or I guess with the right person, or does that make a difference? Because Poet has kind of been someone known for just doing his own thing. Yeah, really.
I think it's. I don't know. Like, I think it's a good person to do it with.
Yeah.
I guess I question more the power or status of their platform or personality.
Yeah.
There could have possibly been bigger people to maybe lean on or rest on. Like, as I've said, I think I said last week, if you done it like with Graham Daily or LinkedIn or LinkedIn. What am I trying to say? Link Up or SBTV. Is it called Link? What the fuck is that channel called now?
Link Up TV.
Link Up TV, yeah. I felt like I said something. Fuck shit. Or SB, someone with arguably more weight or power in that space, then it might have been a safer bet. But
nah, I don't think so. It depends, because if it comes out in this
One Post Show,
which is his own thing.
Or I'm just assuming that it's not that the One Post Show isn't that big a platform, because I didn't know about it. I don't know. He might have millions of subscribers.
It's going to do numbers wherever it goes, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's going to.
Yeah.
And it's not just kind of Poet's audience. Like wherever Wiley goes now,
there's going to be
all about people are just watching.
I'm talking. Is it basically easier for the powers that be at YouTube to get rid of SBTV, Grime Daily, or Poet's channel? Poet's channel is going to be an easier wipe away, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You're right.
I think for my thing, I guess time will tell, obviously. But I think the only question that I have, I guess, is how much information will Poet get out of? Because I assume it's like an interview.
I know. Let's.
So my thing is how much, like how deep are we going to get? To what will be, I don't even know how to phrase this. How good will Poet be in getting information out of Wiley?
Yes.
Because this could just be Link Up and they're just chatting, and you could let Wiley waffle on, but he's going to waffle on about
and
stuff
not help himself, and
he's just going to waffle on about stuff that he wants to talk about in his head, but not, I guess, answer some of the things that
need addressing or whatever.
Has, because Poet's not in the stars and in the skies. He's more of a foot on the ground kind of like regular man as he portrays himself anyway. So yeah, that's the only sort of query or question that I kind of have with Poet doing it. But then I guess I'm struggling to kind of think of who could have done it. Maybe a black news reporter, maybe. I guess they've got the skill and the knowledge. But
then there's that whole.
But they don't want to do that. Then
exactly.
This is what I'm saying.
And I also could kind of, from what Les was saying, it just sparked a kind of light in my head where I was thinking, could be one of those things where we've watched these things over and over, and then by the end,
yes, just mess.
I hope it's not that.
Yeah, I really fucking hope it. And you need to kind of anchor Wiley. I think. I think Wiley will go in that direction, and you have to. It's a thing where you have to pick the sense out of the nonsense, and that's not what I think he needs.
Yeah, because
it needs to be
watching the ZZ Mills interview with Wiley. At the time watching it, I was thinking, this is decent. Then after, when you finish, you're like,
what did I
gain? Not sure what I got out of that. And like, no disrespect to her or him. It was just more of a. I watched it hoping to get something, but
came out more confused.
It was just him just regurgitating stuff that you probably heard before, or just nonsense, I guess, to put it simply. So yeah, I hope like Poet kind of like picks and gets to like the nitty gritty of this whole thing. Really,
surely it's got to be polished like that.
After
everything
really,
what's happened,
I really hope
It's
so.
a big opportunity, isn't it?
You can't afford to drop the ball.
Because I think there's a level of, because Pope will always, I guess, keep it real in his terms, but then there's also keeping it too real and not getting to the real issue
the
and
crux,
asking the right questions, and hopefully getting the proper answers to it. That's my
Poet's been dragged before, isn't it, from Copper 90?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? What was that
Sexist
for?
tweets.
Sexist tweets.
Talking about like women's football and just kind of making a mockery of it. Yeah.
So he knows.
I guess they can relate, and I guess if you have been through that, you're in a good place to speak on
it.
I think if he does it with, if Vuj is there, then that might, and not like this sounds like I'm dissing Poet and he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm sure he does, but I think Vuj is of the knowledge of. He's a little bit more
squeaky
clean.
clean.
More learned, as people say. So I think he could be able to. He might have the skill to get the right answers and responses out of Wiley.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Power. I hope they get it.